Hello Internet. Today I'm going to tell you about a news story that I read on the Wall Street Journal website, and the link is over there. The headline reads, "China eats crow over faked photo of rare antelope." China eats crow over faked photo of rare antelope. And what are they talking about? Well, let me show you. Here is the picture. And where does this expression come from? Well, I consulted one of my favorite books. And according to this book, in 1812, there was a war in America, the War of 1812. And there was a ceasefire. A ceasefire is when both sides agree to stop shooting for a short amount of time, kind of a treaty, kind of a peace, temporary peace. Stop shooting. So during the ceasefire, an American soldier was hungry, so he crossed over into the British territory, and he was looking for something to kill and eat, like a deer, or maybe, I don't know, some animal, some game, some animal to eat. And he couldn't find anything. So, but he did find a crow. So he saw this crow and he shot it. He killed this crow. Now, a British officer was in the area and he surprised him. He said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I don't, of course nobody knows the real story, but the British officer tricked the American officer into giving him the rifle, the gun, and then he turned the rifle on the American and he said, "Bite the crow. Take a bite out of the crow." As punishment, this was his punishment for crossing over into the British area. So the American bit the crow, and then the British officer, the British soldier, gave the gun back to the American. And as the British was leaving, the American turned the gun on the British officer and made him eat the crow. He ate all of the crow. And that was his revenge, I guess. So, what does it mean to eat crow? Well, to do something you really don't want to do. Usually, we see this expression when someone makes a mistake and they don't want to admit it, but in the end they are wrong. So they have to eat crow. They have to kind of publicly apologize or admit that they were wrong. And this is what's happening in China now, because this picture that I just showed you shows some antelope in the foreground and the train in the background, and people around the world were a little bit upset that China was building these train tracks in Tibet. This is Tibet. And China said, "Hey, there's no problem, because the animals, they're fine with the train. They don't mind the train." And look at this picture. And this picture shows a pregnant antelope. But someone on the internet, some Chinese internet users, suspected that this picture was a Photoshop scam, and they basically proved that this photograph is fake. It was photoshopped. And now the Chinese are publicly apologizing for publishing this fake photograph. The I can't pronounce this, Xinhua Chinese state-run news agency issued an unusual public apology for publishing this fake photograph. So they are eating crow. Anyway, I hope this is today's lesson. I hope you can remember it. Thanks for watching, and as always, I really appreciate it when you leave comments, rate my video, and if you like the videos and you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. Hit that yellow button. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.